In this video, I'm going to show you how you can locally install Segment Stable Diffusion 1 billion model on Windows. If you have GPU on your laptop, that's great. If not, even you can follow these steps to get it installed on your CPU. But make sure you have plenty of space around 100 gig and also you have plenty of RAM around 16 GB plus. Okay, if you're not aware what segment stable diffusion 1 billion is, then let me give you a very quick tutorial around what exactly that is. This segment stable diffusion model is a distilled 50% smaller version of the stable diffusion STXL, but it offers 60% speed up while maintaining high quality text to image generation capabilities. The size of this model is around 5 gig, less than 5 gig, but the quality is similar to what we have seen in STXL. Also, it has been trained on diverse dataset including grid and mid-journey scrape data to enhance its ability to create a wide range of visual content based on textual prompts. And I will show you shortly in the demo that how much quality of the image generated by this model is of at par with what we have seen in SDXL. This model employs a knowledgeable distillation strategy where it leverages the teachings of several expert models in succession, as I mentioned, STXL, Xavi Chroma XL, and Juggernaut XL, to combine their strengths and produce impressive visual outputs. So, if you see the comparison here, STXL versus SSD 1 billion B, you can see that there is not much difference. Yes, STXL is better, but just given the size and the speed of inference, the output of SSD 1 billion is no less than good. It is uh, in some cases I have seen that even performs better than SDXL for some weird reason. For instance, if you look at this image at the very end, this one of line and this line maybe this on the right hand see for me I believe that the quality of SSD 1 billion is better than SDXL 1 base. Anyway, so I will drop the link to this in a video's description so that you can read along. Now, the tool which I'm going to use in order to install this locally is called as ComfyUI. If you don't know what ComfyUI is, I will drop the link of video where I discuss it in more detail and how you can install it on your local system. ComfyAI is a GUI which makes it very easy to download and run these stable diffusion models. So let's get started. I already have downloaded it and installed it, and let me go to that page where that is. Okay, let me do it again. So I'll just close this window. Now this is where I have downloaded it. So go to Comfy Windows Update, Comfy UI. This is where we need to put our model. And again, if you check it out, there should be a folder called as models and checkpoints. Now this is where we need to put our model which we want to run in this ComfyUI. So go back here to that Hugging Face page, go to Files and Versions, and then download this safe tensors file, which is around 4.47 GB. Click on this downward arrow and it will download it on your local system. To save time, I already have downloaded it. So let me grab, so let me go back, go to downloads. So where it is, this is where I downloaded it. Let me cut it, go back to ComfyUI, ComfyUI models checkpoint and just paste it here. There you go. Now go back to ComfyUI Windows Portable and then as I have GPU on my laptop, so I'm clicking on this run NVIDIA GPU. If you have CPU, click on run CPU. So click on run NVIDIA GPU and this is going to load and start ComfyUI on here. There you go. So you can see that I have this ComfyUI prompt here. Again, I'm not going to go into more detail of ComfyUI. So, but in a just high level, all of these boxes are nodes. Every node has an input, output, and parameter. These yellow dots on the left hand side are inputs. On the right hand side, dots are output, and you can play around with it. And this case sampler is where it actually generates images on the right hand side on the basis of the text in these boxes from the left hand side. Okay, now in order to select your model, just click here. You can see that it is SSD 1 billion one. Just click on it and it is selected here on the left hand side in the load checkpoint one. Once that's done, on the right hand side, click on Q prompt and it has given us an error. It says that it hasn't found model type of CKPT path. So let me quickly check what exactly this could not detect model type of SSD 1 billion. Okay, that is amazing. Let me restart it because if you go to the Hugging Face website model card, it says that, let me go down, it specifically says that it is able to run on ComfyUI. Think, let me go up a little, go up a little. Let me search it. I'm more than sure I saw that. There you go. It says that our model should now be usable in ComfyUI. Okay, it says please do not use negative prompting and a CFG around 9 for best quality. Let me then remove the negative prompting. So I'm just deleting it from here. And now let me try again. CFG is 8, so it's not 9 as you can see in the middle. Let me Q prompt again an error. Let me reload it. I'll say load default. Okay, and then click here. That is good. Q prompt again an error. That is fine. Let me close it and then maybe we could just use CPU to see if it works or not. Run CPU. Let's wait for it's loaded and then the model is already selected. Let me remove the negative prompt from here. CFG is, sorry, this is also T. CFG is 8. Click on Q prompt. Again an error. So it seems that it's not working in ComfyUI. So I think that researchers really need to make sure that their documentation is right. No problem. Let me show you in then Colab notebook to see if there it works or not. Just let me go to my Colab. So this is my Colab. So first let's install some of the prerequisites. I'm installing this diffusers. So let's run it, pip install this, and it is installing from source. That is why git plus HTTPS. Let's wait for it to finish downloading, and then we will install some of the other prerequisites. Shouldn't take too long. Let's go down. This is rotating, almost done. That's done. Now, in the next step, let's install the usual suspects like transformers, accelerate, and safe tensors. Again, I don't expect much time that it would take, so let's wait for it to finish. That's done. Now, let's, so in this code chunk, what I'm doing is I'm importing this stable diffusion pipeline, importing the torch, and then I'm asking it from the stable diffusion pipeline to download this model, which we know that around less than 5 gig, and then we are just giving it an astronaut riding a green horse, and these are the negative prompts which shouldn't be there, and we are generating the image. So let's see if it works or not. So I'm running it. Let's wait for it to first download the model, and then we will go from there. Okay, that's good. At least model file is being downloaded, which is nice. And one more thing, if you see, I am using runtime of T4. So I have selected this GPU instead of CPU. So make sure when you are using notebook, you select also the GPU instead of CPU to make sure that the speed is good enough. And courtesy to Google, that is free. So let's wait for it to finish downloading. That is not done. It says found no NVIDIA driver on your system. Okay, so it needs an NVIDIA driver which was present on my laptop, but it was unable to detect it. Okay, so it failed on here because it is using the um, SSD 4 one, so I'm not sure why it's not working here. Anyway, okay, no problem. So I will maybe I will reinstall the NVIDIA driver on my laptop, and then I will share the latest thing as why it failed. But at least, I mean, we managed to get a hang of it, how to use ComfyUI and how to use Colab to at least give an attempt to install this SSD 1 billion. But wait for the next video, please. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to upload it just as a learning exercise. And then we will see in next video how to get it installed. I will spend some time on it and then make sure that I post the link to that video where it got installed after troubleshooting it, and I will also share what the issue was. Thanks for watching, guys. Apologies I couldn't show you the exact working of it, but I will. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.